Good morning, it's your girl. And I don't know about y'all, but it's been a grueling weekend. So let's just get to this Monday madness. Stay tuned. Welcome to Karina's Forte. And oh my goodness, let's just get it cracking. Right down to what it really is. So look, this weekend was crazy. It was like being at like Six Flags. We were on a roller coaster. We up, almost close, then we down, then we up, then we down. This administration should be a damn shame to themselves. They should. What they are doing is beyond ethical. Don't get me into how they tore Obama up for wearing a tan suit. I'm going to run that because this is ludicrous what they're doing. See, the thing is this. It's like the mama left the pocketbook on the table. The little boy, the son, wants to go and he hear the bells to the ice cream truck. Mama, can I have? No. So he cracks open the bag, sticks his hand in there, and gets what he wants. Even though his mama said no. That is exactly what's going on with us right now, you guys. This administration has spent money they had no business spending. They spent all these SNAP benefits money. And so then they bring it to the Supreme Court because they're not satisfied with what the other court said. So it goes up to Ketanji Brown, right? The only sister out of all the judges. She looks over it. She doesn't do it like right away. Like she looks at it right away, but she doesn't say anything right away. But when she comes back 2 days later, she's like, yeah, we're going to have to send it down to the lower court. Because for this to work, we're going to need to pump $4 billion into it. So basically, she was saying, hey, everybody, they didn't stole the money. I'm sending it back down so you guys all know they stole the money. Without me saying they stole the money, because you know how they're already looking at the one black woman they got there. She's brilliant. And what they thought, she didn't know? This is getting beyond ridiculous. And so the Democrats are truly trying to open back the government because they know we on day like 41 right now. It's the longest shutdown in the history of the country. It's actually the first longest. The second longest was by him too. He did it before. When he was in office before, we had a shutdown too. It's like 35, 36 days. As many passes as this man has gotten is just letting us know, black people and people of color, if you white, you could just do any damn thing. You can do anything in this country. And then you got the jackasses actually defending this guy. He spent all the money. He was spending money like it was nothing. They allowed this guy to tear down part of the White House. It went from $250 billion to $350 billion or million. Same thing now, because I'm telling you, what I told you before, I really believe they took that money, especially after Steve Bannon said, hey, if the Republicans don't win none of these elections out here, we're all going to jail, including me. That right there already said they did something they wasn't supposed to. Yeah, guys, they robbed us. See, because ain't nobody looking at the white man to be robbing nobody. When they got the biggest thief in the world there as president. Are you kidding me? Just ask New York. Just ask anybody that's ever worked for him. Just ask. It's out there. But MAGAs is too damn dumb to understand any of this. You should hear them in my comments on my Instagram. My God. I can't believe ignorance could be that bliss. Now look, the Democrats came up with another proposal. Hey, how about this? How about we don't decide on the ACA, which is Obamacare? Let's just get this done for 1 year, for 12 months, right? And we'll work on how we can make it better, right? For them. And then we'll all sign on. The Republicans like, nope. They say no because they know there's no money. The big, beautiful bill is not a clean energy bill. It's gutting everything. The ACA, they want it gutted. What? Not have any health care for people? Come on. Because they spent the money. They also want to get rid of SNAP. Let's not feed our people. What? Why they having a lavish dinner? On us? I'm sure that's the SNAP money. They snapping with America's SNAP. That's what they doing. So then the Republicans come back with something. Hey, we won't add none of that stuff you guys want. And we'll add in allowing people to have abortions. The Democrats was like, no. Basically, you can keep all of that. Hello? Let's get this Obamacare together right now. And then just do it for 1 year. And we'll talk about it in a year. See, because the Democrats are smart. The Democrats figure in a year, it's going to be 2026. We will vote all of them out. You understand? And of course, put back what we need for our country to function properly, right? Make the 1%ers pay way more. Right now, Trump is so worried about everything else. Let me tell you the things he's worried about. He was worried about the mayor of New York. He ain't got shit to do with that. That's none of your business. But maybe it is because that's where his businesses are. So the mayor of New York, right? And 50 Cent too, oh, sellout ass. He's a shitty too. They want to put up the percent for them. If you make $1 million or more dollars a year, right? They just want to put it up 2%. So right now, I believe they're paying 4.5 or something. So it's just going to 6.5. So what? I guess 50 Cent forgot he was in the hood. I guess he forgot that. But Donald Trump is so worried about that. He's also worried about this, y'all. Get this. Now, the NFL would never let him own a team. But he got Washington, that used to be the Redskins, Washington to say, hey, we're going to name our stadium after you. That's what he's worried about, you guys. He's golfing, having parties, all of this, while people are standing in these crazy lines. And guess what the craziest part is? Those dumbass MAGAs are standing in that line too. Some white dude, hey, y'all not wearing your red hats today? Because they're in the food line. It's funny, but it's not funny. Because their ignorance is not allowing them to just see things for what they really are and not what they want it to be. They have drank the Kool-Aid, basically. And it's sad to see them. They out there with their bags trying to get some food because he don't care. Most of them were the SNAP beneficiaries. Them or benefactors. They were the top culprits, like 45%. And it's no shame in the game. Ain't nobody even down on them. But the part is that they keep voting against themselves, thinking that this party has their back. They never had their back. Lyndon B. Johnson once said, if you can trick the poorest white man to think he's better than the richest black man, then we could get in his pockets too. And they've been doing it for centuries. It's the saddest thing you ever want to see. They called it Obamacare so that those poor white people wouldn't want it. They need the insurance. No, we want ACA. Same thing. Obama didn't want you to call it Obamacare. And they keep saying, it's not working. It's not this. It's working exactly how it's supposed to. Let me tell you something about Obamacare or the ACA. First and foremost, Obama changed it to make sure that everybody can get health care, right? That's first and foremost, not just black people, everyone, right? And he had scholars on both sides working together on this healthcare plan. That's why these idiots in this administration could never figure it out. It's like a math equation to them. They're like, it's not working. It's been working and working very well at that. Very well. It has not cost taxpayers a lot of money at all. Actually, healthcare should be free. But we over there sending money to damn Israel. There's enough Jewish people in America where you can get your asses out here and start supporting your own country. Why should we be sending them money? We shouldn't send them shit. They don't deserve one red dollar because guess what? The Holocaust, their Holocaust didn't happen here, but ours did. And we haven't got one red cent. We keep sending them money for what? They got enough people in this country where they can send billions on their own. That's how much they owe. They own a lot of things. And I don't have any problems with Jewish people. I don't. But I have a problem when we send money to a country that ain't did shit for us, but take. They build stuff for only their people, their communities, that's it. They don't give a shit about nobody else. They get away with things they should never get away with. I would say they act like they're not even Americans. Then they should go back to Israel. Because why are we paying for them? I don't get it. No other country are we paying for, but we're paying for them only. Every year, like clockwork. It's something, somebody need to dig into that and find out why the hell we keep giving them money. Because it doesn't make sense. But this administration has allowed this president to act like a spoiled ass baby. He over there spending money ridiculously. And he's just a puppet. Stephen Miller, Bannon, all of these guys, even though they're below him, they're above him. They run him. It's crazy. It is the most ridiculous thing ever. And you know what's crazier out is when I just spoke about the Jewish community. You haven't heard them say a peep. You want to know why though? Because this administration deemed them the new black people. They are the new minority companies. Say what? Yeah, look it up. That's why they're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. They could care less. Nothing bothers them because look, their country's getting fed by us. They over here making money off of us. Life is good for them. Amazing. While a lot of people over here are suffering. It makes no sense. I don't have a problem with nobody. But let me tell you something. If you cannot take care of home first, then ain't nobody getting shit. That's how it's gotta be. There's no other country sending us money just cuz. We sending Israel money for just cuz. For what? For the piece of land this guy want to put a golf course on. As we speak, he out there golfing. Because that's all he's been doing this whole time. Nothing fazing him. You see him falling asleep right there at the press conference. It's sad. But I can't wait to see the day where they are all arrested. And we get all our money back. All. It's going to happen real soon. But this right here, it doesn't make sense. So the Democrats come with that. The Republicans come back and say what they say. And that's it. So we're hoping sooner or later they come to something. If we were playing cards, right? If they were playing cards against each other, the Democrats hold all the cards right now. So what are you going to do? You going to keep blaming us? We made an offer. They can't. But the craziest thing is this. The courts ordered the president to pay all SNAP benefits, right? So around the country, all the states started issuing money for SNAP. He sent out major bulletins. Stop! Telling all the states to stop issuing SNAP benefits. Wisconsin said, I don't give a shit. They all getting it. And you're going to have to pay us back. Period. Don't worry, we're going to add it on our taxes. And that's what the other states should do too. But he wants to penalize them for that. The more and more time goes on, things don't make sense. So now, they know they're in trouble because of the little special elections, right? See, all of these states that were red turned blue. The biggest one for me is Mississippi. Mississippi it's never been blue. Always been red. It's blue now. Now you just need Tennessee. If Mississippi can do it, Tennessee, y'all can do it too. Because this is ridiculous. So his new bribe is this. Because they want to stop him they think that what he's doing with the tariffs is illegal. So now he never said this before, but now he wants to give all Americans, he wants to give us all $2,000 a person, a dividend of $2,000. Do you trust him? He can't even fund the SNAP benefits. Listen, you guys, all the money they've made, they've spent. They went through it like it was nothing. Spent all the money. The reserve was deep. People think it was just for a year. Nah, we've been putting into that for a long time. Long time. It was way more than a year. But that's why Steve said, we're all going to go to jail. Yeah, because they all had trade secrets. But I believe they got some offshore accounts with a lot of money in it. Especially Trump. Especially him. They had to make sure he was good. They all put their hand in the pot too. It's all right. It's all going to come out though, sooner or later. All right, now, I need you to get up. Yeah, you. Get up, get out, and continue to try and be good to your neighbor because you never know what they're going through. Times are tough. All right?